Hey, welcome back to We Are the Hansons. I'm your host, Maya Hanson, and probably right now the only one in the house not asking for snacks. Thanks for tuning in to another episode where we talk about all things family, chaos, love, and the beauty in the madness. Today it's just me, and honestly, it feels like luxury because in my world, solo anything is rare. I can't even go to the bathroom alone without someone slipping a note under the door or yelling, "Mom!" like it's an emergency. Spoiler alert, it's usually not. But today, I wanted to share something a little more personal, something I think gets glossed over on social media or even avoided in polite conversation. And this is the real raw truth about raising a big family. Not the Pinterest version, not the Instagram reel with everyone in matching pajamas and smiles, but the heart of it, the hard, the hilarious, the humbling part, the stuff no one tells you. Let's start with obvious. Noise. People always ask, how do you deal with all that noise? The truth is, I don't. I adjust to it. You kind of stop hearing some things unless someone screams in the real way, the kind that makes your muscle in your body go cold. That's when you run. But the everyday background hum of yelling, giggling, doors slamming, someone beatboxing in the hallway while brushing their teeth, that just becomes part of your brain's soundtrack. Silence is suspicious in this house. If it's quiet, something's broken or about to be. Here's something they don't tell you about big families. Your life becomes logistics. You are basically a small company. We have strategies for bedtime, shower rotation, school lunches, carpooling. It's all organized chaos, guys. And sometimes the system breaks. Someone can't find their left shoe. That happens a lot. And suddenly we're 30 minutes late for where we need to be. And I'm wondering why I thought it was a good idea to wear mascara. But the wild thing is, even in those moments, there's laughter. There's always a kid cracking a joke or a little one making noise, tapping their legs, whatever it may be. I remember this is a life that we built. It's messy and it's magic. Another truth, the mom guilt. It's real and it's sneaky. You'll ask yourself if each kid is getting enough attention. You'll feel bad when you forget Spirit Week costume or you miss a moment because you're busy doing something while helping another child with homework. But here's what I've learned. They don't need perfect. They need present. They need to see you trying, and they need to feel safe and loved and seen. And sometimes that looks like late night talks while folding laundry or eating frozen waffles at midnight after a long day because dinner can be chaotic at our house. Real love lives in those little cracks. There are these moments that hit me out of nowhere, watching the older ones help the younger ones tie their shoes or hearing them defend each other at school, or walking in to see them all piled on the couch like puppies watching a movie. No one told me how much they would teach each other and me. They teach me patience when I have none. They remind me what really matters. They humble me because nothing will remind you you're not cool faster than your teenager rolling their eyes at your dance moves in the kitchen. But they also give me purpose, deep soil filling purpose. If you're listening and you're in the middle of it, whether you've got 2 kids or 12 kids, hear me when I say this. You're doing better than you think. You're not failing because today was messy. You're not behind because the laundry mountain looks like Everest. You are raising humans. And that's holy work. That's legacy stuff. I look at everything we do throughout the day. Nothing about it is easy. Whether it be cooking dinner for all of the kids and then their friends, because, every weekend is a friend weekend at our house. You're putting plate after plate after plate out for these children. And by the time you get to the second child, the first one wants more. It's not easy. Bedtimes are chaotic. Getting each kid in the shower before bed is like a circus here. It literally is like a circus. Most of the time, when I enter the bathroom after I get one kid out of the bath, I look around and I'm like, wow, this is a mess. And then the other one's taking a bath, getting all washed up, and I walk in and I'm standing in a pool of water. How do kids make such a mess on the floor in a bathroom with water? I can tell you, they play and water splashes everywhere. And it just keeps splashing and keeps splashing. They are making memories. Regardless of the mess they make, they're making memories, and they're going to remember taking a bath with their Barbies or their dolls. That's just life. Kids will do fun things that entertain them. The other thing is, when all their friends come over, this past weekend was a perfect example of what a crazy house looks like at our house. All of our girls as friends decided they wanted to have a slumber party at our house. I said, okay. Needless to say, my 2 girls, Anna and Torin, fell asleep before everybody else and woke up with a colored face. The girls used washable marker and drew all over them. That's what happens in our house. And I'm going to tell you, our kids will remember that for a long time. And I'm sure when they have kids, their kids are going to do the same thing. The fun and games may be chaos, but I look at it as a memory-making experience. Them kids will never forget that. A lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't let them play with this, or you shouldn't let them mess up that. Well, it might be a mess, but the memory's made. Our house is chaotic. It is so chaotic. But regardless of the chaos, it's fun. And we're making memories. Some people think we're crazy, and that's all right. We'll be crazy. As long as it's fun, we don't care. We play Ghost in the Graveyard. We play Beanboozled. We make fun happen. We will come up with a game in our house just to make them memories. And the truth is, it's a crazy house. I mean, our house is crazy. Nothing about having a big family with a lot of kids is easy. Every kid has went through that stage of wanting friends over or having to be taken to work, or one kid's got to be here at this time and the other kid's got to be here at that time. We went through a phase where, I guess it wasn't even a phase, it was a situation where we had 2 boys in wrestling, Morgan in basketball, and then we had some in football, and we had some in cheerleading. That at our house is one parent takes the kid to wrestling, one parent takes the other kid to basketball. If it was on the same day. If it wasn't, and we could go together, we'd go to that first and then to the other one if we had to. You know, it just depended on the day. And if they were on the same time or not. If it wasn't on the same time, both got to see. But we were always sending each other videos of our children doing their sport because one of us was missing it. It gets chaotic. And the big family life is the best life to have, I feel. Each kid has their own ideas and personalities and what they think is fun. But I can tell you, loading all the kids up and going to the lake for a day of swimming and fishing is some of the best memories we have together. Granted, it is chaos getting into the car and getting everybody in and making sure we have everything. When we get there, we forget about the trouble we had getting everybody loaded up and everything packed so we didn't forget anything because we're there. We're making memories. We could care less about the chaos because at the end of the day, we had the best time we could have. So life with a big family is absolutely the best. Don't let those perfect mom posts fool you. No one posts the meltdown in the grocery store or the time you cried in the pantry, but we've all been there. And you are definitely not alone as a parent. I have had some of the worst luck sometimes, and I felt bad. But I sit there and think, I would never, ever change a thing because my kids and my family and the big family that we are, I wouldn't give it up for the world. So yeah, raising a big family, it's not for the faint of heart. It's loud and it's overwhelming and completely exhausting. But it's also the most joy-filled, laughter-soaked, deeply connected life I could have ever dreamed of. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. Thanks for listening to my episode of We Are the Hansons. If you made it this far, you're probably one of the real ones, and I appreciate you. Don't forget to go over and subscribe to our YouTube channel, or you can send me a Facebook message if you have any questions on our We Are the Hansons Facebook page, or send us an email at wearethehansonsshow@gmail.com. This is We Are the Hansons, where the house is always loud, the love is always real, and the stories never stop. Catch you next time.